Hey everyone, it's Milo here for the Fellowship of Acoustics and welcome to a new episode of New Arrivals. Glad you're all back here. As always, we're going through the store. We're going to find our 4 favorite new arrivals of this week, and it's up to you to pick your favorite. You can leave a comment down below or also vote in the community side of our YouTube page. We have a new video intern here behind the camera. Maaike, say hello to Maaike. Thank you. And she will also do some demos today, so looking forward to that as well. Last week your favorite was the 00028 12 fret, the Martin from 2015 or 16 or something, which was also my favorite. It was a great sounding guitar and it's still available, still up for grabs, so go to the website if you're interested. Let's dive in right away, see what we can find. We're going to start with 2 guitars from the Czech Republic. Let me put them both on the floor here. We're all big fans of Furch guitars and they have some new releases, so let's open them. Check this out. This is a new Red Gc-SX, a limited Backstage model, they call it, with a Bois de Rose back and sides. Ooh, really nice, and it's sort of a dark purple. I think that the Backstage is an event that Furch hosts, where they release some of their new models. And these were both designed for this event, and I think they will also be part of their standard lineup. We see some beautiful ornaments on this Red series guitar by Furch. Check out the beautiful rosette inlay. We have a Zerikote fingerboard, a Sitka spruce top. So this is a Red series, one of the more luxurious Furchs. And then we also have a yellow series Gc-SX. So a little bit more understated, but I like the look of this a lot. Check that out. We have a Honduran rosewood back and sides. Look at those stripy rosewood. Another Sitka spruce top. I like these circle inlays on the fingerboard. I prefer a more understated guitar, so I prefer the look of this compared to the Red series. The Red series also uses some more premium woods compared to the yellow ones. Let's compare them in terms of sound. This confirms for me again that it isn't about looks, because I enjoy the sound of this Red series a lot more than the yellow ones. They both sound great. They have a certain Furch sound, which is really clear, really hi-fi, really clear top end, which is not harsh in any sense. But this one has a lot more, a fuller bottom end, and you can also feel it while playing it. Also check out these beautiful markers here on the side. They really know what they're doing over at Furch. Let's just go for this one, a Red Gc-SX with the Bois de Rose back and sides. This will be my first choice for this new Arrivals. There are a lot of uncertainties in life, but one thing I know for certain is that you out there all love a vintage Martin. So I won't keep this from you. I already saw this in the racks here, and this might be, it's my prediction, this might be your favorite of the week, because this is a D28 from 1947. Check that out. A 47 D28. This is incredible to have this here. A Brazilian rosewood dreadnought from Martin. Just shortly after the war, we see some changes, which indicates that this is a 47. This is not a herringbone D28 anymore. You can see the herringbone is replaced by this black and white binding. Also see sort of a chain link sort of stripe here on the back, which is also a sign for a 47. As you can see, this one is a little bit better than bruised. We see a lot of cracks here on the top that have been repaired. One that goes here from the sound hole to the bridge as well. A bigger one here at the left upper bout. All been repaired really well. This is a really stable guitar. The saddle is still also quite high, so you have a few years left with a good playing action. Got a beautiful firm low end. The highs aren't really as piercing. I don't think this will be a really great bluegrass D28. I think it's a little bit more tamed, but I like that mostly in acoustic guitars. I'm quite sure that I have to pick this as my second choice, otherwise you will be mad at me forever out there. I'll just leave it here and have a look at one other guitar before I eventually go back to this one. I may have found a worthy competitor, another Martin. This is a newer one from the Authentic series. This is a 00042 from, let's see, 2015. So this is a 1939 Authentic with the VTS, the vintage tone system. So a torrefied top on this one. I think this is Madagascar rosewood. The 42 style ornaments, of course, all the abalone inlay, the snowflakes. Really completely like new. I don't see any playing marks on it whatsoever. I hope this has been played in at least. I do feel that this one hasn't really been played in yet. It has a beautiful core tone to it, but I think this will sound a lot better once it really opens up and will be played. So I hope there's someone out there that's interested in this beautiful art piece by Martin and will play it a lot. As I already suggested, I'm going with the 47D28 for my second choice for this new arrivals. We'll shoot a nice demo of this. Let's go. All right, I think it's time for
movie segment.
What's your movie tip?
My movie tip is Atonement. Wat moet ik zeggen? Hoeveel sterren? Oh, I gave it 4 stars on Letterboxd.
Also, go follow us on Letterboxd. @Loraadsel, @Milo Groen. Let's start the fellowship Letterboxd community.
Yeah. What's your movie tip?
I watched The Shining again last night. 5 stars. Go watch it.
Yeah. What's your movie tip?
It. Welcome to Derry. Watch it on HBO. Yeah.
Colin, what's your favorite movie?
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
All right, it's back to guitars. It's back to instruments. This is something I don't know anything about. But I heard that Maaike behind the camera is a good banjo player. What we have here is a Gibson Mastertone banjo. I really can't tell you anything about this. I don't know anything about banjos. Looks like a solid block of mahogany here. So let's do a cut to Maaike playing this banjo. follow me to the studio, because there's a guitar here that I want to feature. There's still a beautiful Collings D28 that we showed last week, but I'm going to have a look at this Iris. This is a second-hand Iris DF Smeck. So the DF model we know as their slope shoulder dreadnought from Iris. DF stands for Dale Fairbanks, who is actually one of the co-founders of Iris Guitar. This is a 12-fret model. It's called the Smeck because there was also a Gibson Roy Smeck guitar, which also featured a deeper body, as you can see, deeper than a standard slope shoulder Gibson style guitar. Then combined with a 12-fret design, there was a pickup installed. I think this is a LR-Bags VTC. The Iris guitars are very lightweight, well-built, bare-bones guitars that we all really like over here. Built in Burlington, Vermont. Let's check out how this sounds. This is a really loud guitar, really heavy bass on this one, really fills the room in here. I like it a lot. It's not really a subtle voice, it's really bold and loud and punchy. But I think that's what you want when you get a deeper body DF guitar. I like this a lot. Let's go for this one as a third choice. A second-hand one from 2021, an Iris DF Smeck Burs. This is a guitar that intrigues me. Whoa. Okay. I didn't know that they released a Acoustic version of the Jack White Telly. Of course, we all know his other the Jack White Telly that was released last year or the year before that, together with the amp as well, the Panoverb, I think. I mostly remember John Bollinger breaking the vibrato on that Telly, which was really exciting to see. But this is in the same style as that Jack White Telly, but then in the Acoustic range. You have an electric guitar pickup on here. There are really good acoustic simulations in the Acoustic as well. The Acoustic lineup is quite divisive among guitar enthusiasts. Some people really like it. I've also seen a lot of huge artists playing the Acoustic on stage as well, but a lot of people hate it as well. But I think when you go for it, just go all out. It is a really peculiar look, but then maybe just go completely black and white with a nice pickguard and locking tuners on it as well. A Gibson guitar, the first one of the week, at least the first vintage electric by Gibson. We have a ES335 from 1968 in a beautiful sunburst finish. The 68 with a trapeze tailpiece instead of a stop bar. They also came with a Bixby around this time. 68 also marks the change back to a wider neck instead of the smaller, sometimes call it pencil necks as well, which I think is a lot more comfortable than the smaller necks, in my opinion at least. These humbuckers are not the PAFs anymore. They could be the T-top humbuckers, the patent number T-tops. We'll have a look inside. I think Colin is going to do that. I briefly played this before shooting this video this morning. And this is a really lively 335 that sounds great acoustically, I think. And plays really nice as well. Like I said, a slightly wider neck. Also had a refret with really large frets on it, which I enjoy playing as well. So I'm really looking forward to see how this will sound through an amp. But before we're going to do that, I'm quite sure that this is my fourth choice. But I want to give a shout out, a honorable mention to another 335. So we'll make a quick detour. I'll just snap my fingers and we're somewhere else in the store, and I want to give a shout out to another 335. All right, there we are in front of a wall of 335s, hollow bodies. And there she is, a 58 reissue, ES335, a beautiful blonde one from 2016, made in the Memphis factory. I'm really familiar with this guitar because it's my old ES335. I decided to part with it because my car broke down. Sad story. This is a really great 335 and I played it a lot. This is such a great guitar. So I want to give a shout out to it. Also, look at these beautiful knots here in the maple all around. It follows the contours of the body. I think that's really pretty as well. That being said, this is not my fourth and final choice, just an honorable mention. But we are going with the 1968 ES335 in a beautiful sunburst to finish. So let's check it out.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment about which guitar is your favorite. My favorite is the Iris guitar. Or you can choose your favorite in the community side of our YouTube page. And I'll see you next week.
Why are you in a car, Laura?
Because I got my driver's license last week.